There we go, that's better. Alright. I'll start off. Gotta catch up on a couple follows. So I'll just replay them right now. First one, thank you, Shalimar2 for the follow. And the second one, when it plays, thank you, Civil AU, for the follow. And hello, I see you in the chat there. Alright, so today I'm going to be flying the TBM900 hot start in X-Plane 11. I've got a short flight in FSEconomy to do here. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. My microphone working alright? It's the first time I've been using this setup, so. What? No, it's loaded. It might help if I load in at the right airport, wouldn't it? CJX4, not Z4. Reload. Now watch the massive drop frame spike as it loads in. I'm doing well today, thank you. How are you doing? Whoa. Did I just spawn in front of a maintenance hangar that's under construction? Looks like it. Oh yeah. Yeah, yard work can be tiring, doesn't it? But it's better than just sitting doing nothing all day, I reckon. Alright, let's start this flight. And then I'll go ahead and close the doors and remove the chocks. And get inside the cockpit again. Close the door. And I'll start firing up the plane. Wait for the avionics to load. Hello, are you just going to drive straight through me, are you? I see. The ramp staff at this airport have been trained extremely well. Yep. Clear these warnings.
Aural warning, okay.
Aural warnings, alright. Okay, let's get boost pump, starter. Introduce fuel.
TOS system test.
Watch
okay.
CYQW and NG rise. This is better than my service. Yup. The other day I had an interesting one. I was taxiing and there was the terrain. The taxiway follows the terrain in X-Plane, and the terrain had like a 1 meter step in it, so as I was taxiing it suddenly crashed and lit the plane on fire. Alright, started. Boost pump. And I'll increase, open the inertial separator, and then I'll increase the flight idle. At least the ground stuff don't cause crashes. Alright, and the air conditioner on. Set the flaps. And I'll set the trim for takeoff as well. And I'll load in the flight plan. Not that one. Across to this page. Scroll down CJX4 to CYQW, that's the one. And I'll set, which will stay zoomed in here. You can see where I'm going on the taxiway. Alright, we got nav lights on and then the taxi lights. Yeah, I got a little bit of temporary setup with the rudder pedals, which is not ideal, but it'll work for this one. Alright, release the parking brake and start taxiing. Need to feather the prop twice. Nope, didn't mean to send it that far. Come up here, stop at the holding point, and then I'll do the second feather on the prop. Parking brake set. Down here. Come on. Feather the prop again, or cycle it. All working fine. Turn on heat. Up here, strobe lights on, pulse lights on. Engage flight directors, and I'm going to 20,000 feet today. Controller and pedals. I've got a Logitech Attack 3. I have been using a Force 3D Pro with force feedback, but it keeps annoying me, so when I moved I decided to switch to the Attack 3. Still haven't got everything fully set up how I want it, but I'll do that off stream sometime. And the pedals are Thrustmaster, what do they call them? TFRP T-Flight rudder pedals. Alright. And then I've got a CJX4 ProFlight throttle quadrant, which admittedly is on its way out. It's got a bit of dirt inside it that's making it act a bit glitchy. Alright. Being synchronized and ready for takeoff. Bring it up onto the prop governor. And bring the torque up to 100% or close-ish. 80 knots, rotate. Positive right, and gear up. 200 feet, flaps up. Coming up 124 knots, will engage flight level change. 100 feet, will commence the left turn. Proceed on course. 315 set and on the GPS. Way better than your setup. I don't know. Each setup's different. Some have more gear than other ones, but yeah. Even just a basic joystick can be pretty good. I think I'll be flying into the clouds soon. And it's a nice 9 degrees, so I'll turn on the anti-icing. Means I'll be keeping the inertial separator on as well while I fly through the icing conditions. Bring the range out on the GPS. I like to keep it at 50 miles. What setup have you got, Civil? Turn on the noise cancelling headphones. Gets too loud otherwise. The joystick. Power wave. Can't even find it on Google. Now I have to try. Figure out what that is. Looks interesting. Is that it? Yep, I moved it the wrong way. Like a budget version of a Logitech Extremes. The old ball joint doesn't run out of... Oh yeah. Fair enough. I found it on Google. Does that mean I win the challenge? I've come out of icing condition again now, so I'll turn off the anti-icing. Waiting with the inertial separator for the torque to get down to 80%. I find that the easiest. Yeah, the Force 3D Pro is the force feedback version of the Logitech Extreme 3D. So it's got little motors in it that push the joystick around, which is pretty fun, but the implementation of the force feedback, I never got it to work quite right. So then the joystick ended up jumping around and being a little hard to get fine control out of, as well as sometimes just starting to up an oscillation by itself on the motors in flight, which was always annoying. It looks like the microphone's picking up the chickens in the background. Alright, 13,000 feet. I'll turn off the ambient taxi light. I'll just check what the QNH... Yep, still 3018. Not a very long flight today. Supposedly it's only 73 miles, which is surprising that the Sim Toolkit Pro was telling me to go up to 20,000 feet for it, but that's the wrong one. This one. If it'll load. There we go. There we've got the little flight status from Sim Toolkit Pro in the top of the screen there for you. For some reason, looks like my internet's being a little bit unstable. Not quite sure why. I'll have to diagnose that more later on. $18,500 feet for flight level 200. I'm glad it seems fine there. Every now and then it on OBS it suddenly drops the upload speed. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with it. Flight level 1904, flight level 200. And leveling out at 20,000 feet. Well, sorry, flight level 200. Not used to saying that out loud. I hope the stream stays alright. Pressurization of that. Go ahead and start loading the approach in since it's such a short flight. Vector approach. RNF 30. What am I doing? Coming from the south, I don't want that one. Yeah, that's the one. Melsu, and I'll go ahead and activate that. Top of descent in probably 10 minutes or so since the plane's... Oh! No, top of descent was already passed. That's bottom of descent. Alright. I'll go ahead and lower the altitude. Its flight level change and then reduce the power so it starts descending. What do they want? 3,500. And what descent rate does it need? 1,306. That's alright, we'll catch up to that then. Come on, arm the VNAV. There we go. Means I better turn on all the anti-icing again. Nice short up. In a plane that's capable of 300 plus knots. So... I'm kind of hoping they update the TBM in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Last time I flew it, I was a little bit disappointed in the, what was it, the G3000s that are in it or something? I wasn't expecting it to be quite as good as this one, but I was hoping that it'd at least have things like track up in the GPS, but... ah well. Add-on developers will come along and bring out more advanced aircraft. What's going on? Has OBS just crashed? No. It's half working. Okay. Now it's decided to work again. And Active Sky's reloading the weather. Let me check the weather for the destination. Pressure will be 3020. Go ahead and set that now. Wind 29013. We're landing on runway B0, so that matches. VNAV pass been captured. Bring the power back up slightly. Continue the descent. Precipitation, light snow. Should be fun. You can't wait for the A350. Yeah, civil. That'd be fun. Got one of them in X-Plane. The Flight Factor one. It's interesting because they made such a great plane with the 320 that they made, but then their 350 feels more like a work in progress, which they are still working on it, but it's been a few years, so they're slowly updating it. Yeah. Yeah, it's especially annoying when they rush releases and they don't fully tell you in their notes what to expect from it. If they release it and say it's more like a beta sort of a situation, then it'd be great, but... development on Blender programs. Yep. It's pretty powerful software, that. By 10,000 and bring on the pulse lights and the taxi lights again. Okay, my OBS chat has just decided not to work properly. Yeah, I started learning Blender a little bit, but I didn't have the patience for it or motivation to learn it properly. I was trying to do a 3D model of a part for my car that was then going to be 3D printed. I was looking more for something like Fusion 360 or something. Oh yeah, that's nice. 30 different projects on Steam. Nice. Which ones? Are they like mods for games or? Yeah, I used it for a bit, and I figured out that it was easy to use, but I didn't have the motivation to fully learn it, which is a little bit of a pity, but should get back into it at some point. What? Oh. Timed out for 300 seconds. Oh, come on. Go out. Alright, untime. Untime out. Where's the... stream elements? I gotta fix that. I'm guessing it was a linked prevention thing. I think you're probably still timed out. Chat still shows that you're here, but... picking up slightly small amounts of ice on the plane. That's alright, I've got the anti-icing on anyway. Alright, I've just turned off the link protection thing. Hey, there you are. Yeah, I figured what you'd done. I'll just give you a permit to make sure that it doesn't time you out. I don't think it will this time because I turned that off, but I'll give you a permit and then you can post it again. There you go. Sorry, I completely forgot that I had link protection on anyway. Right, I'll arm the approach. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm gonna copy the message. There we go. Then I can go look at it. Nice. You look pretty good. Oh, you made a Sydney Volvo bus. Oh, that's awesome. One dot above, landing gear coming down and flaps to approach. And captured, I'll bring the torque back to about 25%. Seems to work pretty well for this aircraft. That bus looks really good. That's awesome. I'll have to go have more of a look at the projects you've made. Alright, we shall see how this landing goes. I'm gonna move these rudder pedals so I can get to them better. Alright, that'll be better. Yeah, fair enough. They're very good for a lot better than what I could do anyway. That's for sure. What game were they made for? And flaps are set to landing. Let's see how this goes. Alright, autopilot coming off. Runway looks a little bit icy. Rose threshold, power back to wide idle.
Airspeed.
Oh, that was a rough landing. Reverse thrust. And light braking. That wasn't too bad. I'm pretty happy with how that handled on the ice. At least it looks a little bit like ice anyway. Now I assume I'm getting off this way. Zoom in. Yeah. Alright, go ahead and turn off the pulse light and the strobe light. Track the flaps. Trim set for takeoff. The center line here looks like this is actually a different runway instead of that I've turned onto a taxiway. Yeah, I did. Slow down a bit. -5 degrees. According to the weather thing, it was saying light snow, so maybe it's supposed to be just indicating slight snow on the ground instead of ice. Oh, thanks. But fuel. Okay. You're gonna try and cut me off again. Nah, just drive through my wingtip. Okay. Oh, it's a bird. I kept thinking I was hearing my car alarm occasionally, but it's a bird. There we go. Set the parking brake. Yeah, turn off taxi light, boost pump, close the inertial separator, turn off the air conditioner, and shut down. Crazy ground crew, alright? Wait for the inertial separator to stop moving and shut off main power. Open the door. And go ahead and put the chocks in. I'm gonna do, what's the button? This one. I'll walk back through the seats so I can open up the rear door. Show just how fancy this aircraft's set up. You pull the handle and then you push the door. And the baggage cart drives through us. I see. And the conveyor as well. Oh, there's ground crew. Alright. And finish the flight.